Hello everybody, this is Dan Weisberg at Innovations for Learning, and I'm going to walk through a quick alternative method for installing join.me because some of you may have had trouble with the installation guide, which is our typical method. So we have another one that seems to have been working lately, and I'm going to walk through it for you in a very brief few minutes. What you ought to do is launch your browser. I'm going to use Internet Explorer here. And when your browser is up and running, go to the website join.me, as you see me doing right here. Now, in our documentation, or when Heather trained you, we told you to go ahead and click on the login button in the upper right, which I'm pointing to, and that's where you should then type in your classroom credentials, the account number and the password. But if you've had problems with that, let's try another method. Instead, click on the Apps button that I'm pointing to right now. I'm going to click on that. And you'll see I get a pop-up window that allows me to install Join.me on the desktop or even on a mobile device. We're going to select the desktop Windows. If you're running a Mac, you could select the Mac version over here. I'm going to select the Windows version. And it says, do you want to save this file? The answer is yes, you want to save it to your hard drive. Click on Save. It asks you where you want to save it. I'm going to click on the desktop here. And it's going to go ahead and download it. And it should create a little icon for you now on your desktop, which you can see me pointing to here in the far left of the screen, join.me.msi. Just created that icon. So let's go ahead and kill the browser here. We'll kill this browser session. And now you should double click on that newly downloaded icon. It says, do you want to run this file? And you should say yes. So click on Next. Do you want to accept the license terms? Yes, I do. Click on Next again. And now you click on the Install option right here. And it's going to take a minute or two to install. It's pretty quick, however. And now it actually finished. And you can see that there's a brand new icon on the screen called Join.me, which is the icon that you want to see, in fact. So I'm going to click on Finish and leave the option Join.me to be launched checked on. Click on Finish. So now I don't actually even have to double click that. And what you do is you now see a toolbar in the center top of your screen with two options, Share and Join. And there's actually a third option here called GoPro. What we want to do is have you click on the GoPro option, because at this stage we haven't yet stored your account, your classroom account information in your cookies on your own desk, in your own workstation. So click on GoPro. What's going to happen is it's going to launch your browser a second time, but it's going to be slightly different. It's going to give you the chance to sign up, which you don't want to do because you're already signed up. Instead, what you should do is click on this smaller font option called Login right here. So click on Login, and what you would have been given by Heather when she assigned you to a student is credentials to set up your account for your classroom. So for example, it might have been IFL class and some 3-digit number. I'm going to use 118 for demo purposes today. tutormate.org. So IFL class, 3 digits at tutormate.org, and then you would have received a password. So I'm going to try the one for this particular account, which is usually a fruit of some sort followed by a 3-digit number. So I've typed that in and I click on Login, and it's going to launch the browser a second time. Now at this point, you should really simply close this browser altogether you can kill it because what's happened is that toolbar has changed now on your screen. You see the toolbar, there's no longer a Go to Pro option at the bottom. The Share option has been enhanced so that it gives you this two different radio buttons. Share using your personal link or using a one-time code. You always want to use your personal link to do classroom tutoring. So you simply click on this button here, Share using your personal link, and you are now running Join.me, and it says, and you can confirm that you're running it with the right credentials because you can see at the top that it says IFL Class 118. And there you go. So from this point on, your training should kick in. You should always remember to unlock your sessions, like Heather demonstrated when you were trained. So you would click on Unlock Your Session. That means that your classroom can now see your desktop. If you don't want the students to do that, click back on Lock. And now everything is confidential. And if you forget what your phone number is, or if you're not sure, click on the phone icon up here, and you can click on Join by Phone, and you'll see what your conference number is that you should use each week when you call in to the class. I think that about does it. You should now be able to kill this session. And to verify that it works again, just click on Join.me. And once again, you get that same toolbar. Click on Share using your personal link. And you'll see, once again, I'm back at Join.me sharing with that proper classroom account number. Hopefully that will work. If you continue to have problems at this point, please drop either myself a note, dan@tutormate.org, or Carrie. In fact, drop us both a note, Carrie Zacon at carrie@tutormate.org, and we will get in touch with you to try to help you follow up, perhaps by connecting you with the tech support at the vendor itself for Join.me. Thanks again for watching.